Raymond is next in Puerto Rico. Hi, Raymond. How are you?
Hi, Raymond. Hi, Dave. I'm so nervous.
It's okay, brother. We've never lost a patient. What's up?
Well, I just can't see a way through at all. No light in the tunnel. Nothing at all. I owe almost like $100,000 in credit card debt.
Wow. What'd you buy?
I opened my little cell phone repair shop here, but after the hurricane, I've used so much debt, even to buy a home after my first home was flooded with the Hurricane Maria. And I used a lot of credit card for the down payment, repairs on another house. That first home, I still haven't paid it off, and I owe that mortgage. I'm like 12 months behind. I just don't know what to do. I was considering bankruptcy, but I don't hear any of your videos or shows, ever recommending bankruptcy. So I really need advice.
So what are you doing for a living now?
Repairing cell phones in a small shop. Me and my wife, we work together 6 days a week, 40 plus hours. But what I earn here is I just can't pay my debt.
What are you earning?
Credit card.
What are you earning?
Well, before taxes.
No, what's your cell phone? Yeah, what's your cell phone business making before taxes?
Before taxes and everything, like maybe between 45 and 50.
$1,000 a year.
Yeah.
And are you talking about before business expenses or before taxes?
Before taxes. After I take out like most of the expenses of the cost of the merchandise and everything, that's what I have. And then from there, I have to pay like my rent and all my other expenses.
Your rent on the business?
Yeah, of the shop.
Okay. What did you do before this?
I was a phone interpreter.
And what kind of money did you make doing that?
No, that was like $7.25 an hour.
Oh. Okay. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to put you on hold. I'm going to talk to you after this break and see if we can walk you through some of this. Back to Raymond in Puerto Rico. He's got a cell phone repair shop in Puerto Rico and made $45,000 last couple of years. And he has $100,000 in credit card debt, and they're just struggling, having trouble making it. And that's about how far we got in the discussion. Does that sound right, what you told me so far, sir?
Correct, Dave. I forgot to mention that I'm behind on all of my payments of credit card. I haven't paid them in like almost a year, or the first mortgage. So that's why I feel like I'm so deep in trouble. I have not been able to make.
So how much is your first mortgage payment?
$550.
Okay, all right. And it sounds to me like that you're making $45,000 gross revenue in the cell phone shop minus the expenses of operating the business, which includes the rent on the shop. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it sounds like you're making under $20,000 a year, probably household income. Actual taxable income.
Again?
You file federal income taxes in the U.S., right?
Yes.
Okay, what did you file? What was your taxable income last year?
Like 20.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing. Okay, all right. And so, more than anything, what you have is an income problem, don't you?
Yes.
You're not making any money. Both of you are working in the shop, and both of you together, working a lot of hours, are making $20,000 a year.
Correct. Plus, I have a vehicle that I'm also paying. I still owe like $26,000.
Okay. I would sell that. I can tell you that in a heartbeat. That's insanity in this situation, to have a car that costs more than you make in a year. That's just insanity.
Yeah.
So now let's back up and do a couple of things. The first thing is crisis management. Okay? When you've got all this stuff flying at you, the stress gets very, very high. The worry gets high. The hopelessness gets there. And it can affect your marriage. Don't let it do that. If it has already, then y'all work on that. You have to protect your marriage from the stress. The number one cause of divorce in North America is money problems and money stress. And so you've got to manage that. Then when we're coaching someone in our offices or in one of our coaches' offices around the nation, we tell them the very first thing they have to do is take care of their four walls, which is food, water and electricity, shelter, and basic transportation. This car is gone. You got to sell it. But basic transportation, an inexpensive $1,000 car, that kind of a thing.
Okay.
And paying your mortgage and paying your lights and your water and buying food happens before anything else happens. Everything else can sit. Okay? If these credit card companies were to sue you, there's almost nothing that they could get. So I'm not worried about them today in the middle of crisis management. Crisis management is I want to protect you, your marriage, give you a place to live and eat and have lights and water. That's the four walls of necessities. Then we work on cleaning up debts that are unsecured, like credit card debt, or what's left over after the sale of this car, or whatever. But you can't keep this car. You understand that, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Now,
what are we going to do? What are we going to do to get your income up dramatically? Because I'm not shaming you, but you guys just aren't making enough money, man. This is killing you.
I know. It's been more than a year that I can't sleep well.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we going to do to get your house? What did your wife do before she worked in the cell phone shop?
She used to work for another cell phone store. And so we decided to open our own business.
Mm-hmm. It's not going well.
No, but it's, we're both college dropouts. I don't have a degree. I don't know
the
what
business is not going well.
Yeah.
There can be a lot of reasons, but you can't say, "Oh, that means but I can't do anything else." Yeah, you could do a lot of other things that both of you made $20,000.
Okay.
Yeah, $8 an hour, $45 45 hours a week. Each of you would double your all's income.
Okay.
So I'm not suggesting we close the store, but one of you needs to develop a career path outside of this store because this store is not making it right now. It's a bad part-time job right now, and we have 2 full-time people working at it.
Yes.
In terms of the income that it's producing. That's what's killing you, sir. And again, I'm not picking on you. I'm not trying to kill your dream, but your dream of being a small business owner has turned into a nightmare. And so we've got to get that. Yeah. Is there anything we can do at the store to increase its sales dramatically? Or are you all doing about all you can do?
Yeah, I've tried incorporating, computers and bringing other devices from major brands to sell, and I haven't seen any advance at all.
Okay.
All right. Any improvement at all.
Okay.
I'm trying to repair other things that I used to not repair, and still I don't see anything. Mm-hmm. Any difference.
Okay. Are there any companies after the hurricane and the rebuilding? I know you guys were hit so hard with that hurricane, and it was really devastating to the whole island. Are there any companies of size that are hiring technology people to do computer repairs, install computers for a big company, and they do it? Like I've got 5 guys here on our team that do nothing but fix our broken computers and install new ones all day long.
Okay.
And they make a lot
I don't
more.
Know of any.
Yeah. But, I mean, if there's a company in Puerto Rico that, are you in San Juan?
Bayamón.
Okay. All right. I don't know the size of that particular economy, but all I'm trying to do is just to think with you here from some career options or income options, because anything you could do to get some income coming in is going to help you a bunch to at least get those 4 walls covered. Because right now the car is killing you, the house is killing you, and those are part of the 4 walls. We got to get the car sold, and we got to get this house caught up, and you're behind a year on it. You need $5,000 to catch it up.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's your first goal. Before you do anything else, get your house caught up and stop the foreclosure, and then keep your house current. But no matter what happens, don't let your house ever get behind again. And then Keep your lights and water current. Never be behind a dime again. You make enough to do that and eat, but you don't make enough to pay a payment on a $26,000 car, and you don't make enough to address the $100,000 worth of credit card debt, and you don't make enough to ever borrow money again. So hopefully all of that will help you. You keep online with us and hang on. I'll have Kelly pick up. We're going to put you into Financial Peace University and try to walk with you guys while you're walking through this. And we'll also send you a copy of Ken Coleman's book, The Proximity Principle, to help with your career choice and think about what you're going to do there from the next point forward.